Hi, this is Rob and Ali sharing with you our passion of all things cruise and travel.
We are on the P&O Pacific Encounter, but this video is not specific to the Pacific Encounter, it's any P&O ship. We were looking through the P&O app and we came across a section called in-room services. So we thought some of these are a little bit surprising, some of you will know, but some are a little bit surprising. So we thought we'd run through them with you and just tell you some of the things that are available as an in-room service on a P&O cruise ship.
Okay, let's go. Now I'm going to have to put the glasses on here. My arms are no longer long enough.
and I can either put my glasses on or I can rely on what she's going to say.
Which means I can tell him anything. So when we're in the jewellery shop here, I can go, look at this, Robert, this...
That's not an in-room service.
This Pandora is only $5. What a bargain. And he wouldn't know any different. Okay, let's go for the first one. Ice delivery. Need ice? Chill out and call on us. I'm going to read these out because these are gems.
They are good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you need an ice bucket for your bottle of wine that you bought from one of the bars or restaurants, which you can bring back to your cabin, you can take them around the ship. You can ask them for an ice bucket and keep your wine nice and chilled.
We'll bring an ice bucket to your room. I do notice that a lot of you like to put ice in your wine. I've noticed that. And actually, I think you can get your bottle in the fridge, but you do have to screw it up and you have to put it in this way.
A fridge won't keep you as cold as an ice bucket anyway. So, what's the next one?
Shoe shine. Now, I love this one because neither of us have ever tried this one out. I'm going to do it one time, but we don't have any appropriate shoes yet to try this out, so if you have, please let us know in the comments below. But if you leave your shoes with us overnight, we'll have them back to you polished.
I wouldn't suggest you maybe just leave them outside the cabin door because some of the kids are probably
going to that's what I just think. I think they're just going to be kicked up the corridor.
But it does actually. So to start this, it does say for any of these housekeeping services, call this number. So you probably do need to call that number for those.
Oh, do you know the other thing? You might find them with the shoelaces tied, hanging over the banister rail, like you see down the streets when you have them over the telephone wires. Anyway,
you never know.
That's
you
just
never
me.
know. What's the next one? Let's move on.
Pillow concierge. You may have heard this one before, but this is, I think, is a new one. Is select a hypoallergenic option.
Yeah, I think that's the latex one. I'm not sure, but there are 3 versions available. We've actually put this in another video as well. There are 3 versions. There's the standard pillow. There is a latex pillow, which is a contoured pillow.
Yeah,
and there is the V orthopedic pillow. The V orthopedic pillow.
Now the pillows on here anyway, they're like a memory foam, and I always have 2 pillows. But I have to say these are so fluffy. The ones in your room, so thick, and because it's like a memory foam, I had the 2, and I woke up on the first night, and my head was like this. And I flung it off the bed because I was in danger of walking around like this for the whole weekend. Or hairdryer. All rooms have a wall-mounted hairdryer for you to use.
This is not really an in-room. I read this and I thought, why would you phone for this when it's already in the room? Anyway.
It does say all rooms have a wall mounted. However, maybe this means you can have a better one, because this is one of those ones that's on the wall that has the square end. And it's almost impossible, apart from just drying the kids' hair or whatever, you're not going to get much of a style with this. I tried it. The only good plus point about that is that it doesn't make your hair fluffy. It doesn't fry it.
Yeah.
But it was, I mean, I've done an okay job, but I couldn't have got much more of a style on it.
So we cannot confirm whether a separate hairdryer is available. The app just says it's in room, so we'll take it that there isn't.
Now, this was a new one on us. We have never heard about this in any of the rooms on any of the cruises, and this is a yoga mat.
Yes.
If you prefer to do your exercise in the comfort of your room, please let us know and we'll deliver a sanitized yoga mat to your room.
There you go. Now we're in an inside cabin on this cruise, and I'm not sure that there is any room to actually put a yoga mat in here. But if you're in one of the larger rooms,
I think you would just about get it in here. Actually. Yeah.
But if you're certainly if you're one of the larger rooms, or if you're in one of the suites or the mini suites, there would be room for a yoga mat. Or a balcony. You could put it on your balcony and do it on a balcony.
Oh, how fabulous would that be?
Do your yoga on your balcony. So there you go. A yoga mat. Don't need to bring your own.
Yeah, just don't leave it outside.
Blow it off.
Oh yeah, that sounds absolutely wonderful. I like that idea. Shower cap. Shower caps can be delivered upon request to your room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
There's
actually.
nothing really more to say about that.
Well, I'll tell you why that's a good one is because the showers on this ship, I can't speak for all the P&O, but on this ship, they're fixed. So on some of the other cruise ships we've been on, they're on the pole like you normally get them, so you can move them up and down. They're fixed here, so you really don't have very much choice when you get your shower other than to get your hair wet.
True.
And if you have just spent a fortune either having your hair done before you've come on, or you've been up to the Elemis salon, you don't want to get that wet. So you would definitely want that shower
There you
cap.
see, I was wrong. I didn't think we could say too much about a shower cap.
Ah, yeah, you see, there's always.
What else have we got on the list?
Ironing service. And now this is a super express service. I could do with watching how they do that then, because I'm not a very good ironer. But they will have your shirt or whatever, it does say shirt here, but back in 30 minutes. Okay, please check with your room steward for costs.
Great for a formal night or a white night. However, there are laundries on most of the P&O, if not all of the P&O ships. But if you don't feel like walking down the corridor and ironing your shirt, ironing service, there's a cost, don't know what it is, but there's a cost, so you can have your shirt ironed. Or presumably
Whatever
some
else.
other
It
items
does just
of
say
clothing.
shirt.
Yeah.
But yes, that is the one fabulous thing on here is they do have a laundry room with an ironing board set up, and I think that's pretty much on all the levels where
Most
there are
of,
cabins.
Yeah, most of,
So you don't have to go wandering off around the whole ship with your item.
But it's there if you need it. It's there if you want it.
It is. Towels. Fresh towels are one of life's little luxuries, it says.
Again, this is another one that I was quite surprised to find on here, but I can understand it because it's on the app, because your towels are in your cabin when you arrive and they replace them every day, and you get your pool towels. But if you want more, I guess this is what it's saying, is if you want more towels, and we generally do.
We do, actually.
We generally do,
yes.
is we ask guest services and, not guest services, room service, and they give us more towels. No problem.
Yeah, I was going to say, one of the things, I hate having the wet floor. I hate having a wet floor in the shower room. I just hate it anyway underfoot, but I don't like it as well because if it's a little bit rocky and it is slippery. So I do put my towel on my floor.
We do get
just to mop it up, and so I always get a fresh one. I won't use it then to dry myself if it's been on the floor. So it's just me. Robe and slippers.
Yes, now some people think these are restricted for the mini suites and the suites and the and those type of cabins, but no, it doesn't matter what kind of cabin you are in, you can request, you can't keep it, but you can request a robe and slippers.
Yes, but they are the white slippers. They're not ruby slippers. So you can't go 1, 2, 3. Take me to Kansas. You know that one?
Where you were going with that? It's a Wizard of Oz reference.
I got it.
Which is one of your all-time most loathed movies.
You thought he was going to say my all-time favourite. Absolutely loathe the film.
I thought you were talking about Ruby, our dog. I was like, when did Ruby have... Anyway, enough about the robe and slippers. They're available from in-room services if you want one to use during your cruise.
And then... Now, we got a quiz about this one.
Was this the final one?
Yes, what did Rihanna ban from all her concerts in...
No, 2008. I think it was just a concert in 2008.
2008 concert. What did she ban?
I think that's right. If it's wrong, let me know, but I think it's right.
Okay, it was Umbrella. Ella.
Umbrellas.
And so if the weather takes a turn, you can, now this is to buy, but you can purchase a P&O Cruise umbrella. So it's a P&O Cruise umbrella.
Oh,
it says check with your room steward for the costs, but you can have that brought to your room. And I'll tell you how, even if you're on an indoor cabin, you will know what the weather's... Yeah, inside. He gets me every time.
All the cabins on any ship are indoors.
Indoors. So if you are inside and you can't see what the weather's like, on your TV they always have the camera facing out on the front of the ship. I think it's the same view as the captain. You can actually see the same view as the captain. So you can see in the morning whether the weather's absolutely awful and the temperature.
You know when one would have been really useful when we visited Papua New Guinea and it was pouring down.
Yeah.
So
that was it.
Is that everything that's on the list there?
That was it. So the you still get telephones in your rooms, and that's because they're pre-programmed with the little buttons on to say, well, it says call 8000 if you require any of the above items. That's housekeeping. But on your phone, you'll see the little buttons with the description next to them that says guest services, room services. I don't know whether it says medic. Anyway, it has all the different things on it. So you just call that on the phone, and you can get any of those items.
So there you go. Those are what P&O put on their app as in-room services. If you want any of those, they are available to you.
Mm-hmm.
If you've liked this video, please hit like, please hit subscribe.
I'm gonna do this because I can't get
and hit the notification button if you want to see more of our videos.
Yep.
That's
please
it
do.
from us, from our little inside cabin on the P&O Pacific Encounter about room services. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.